Greetings. I'm Richa Mahendra, practice head at Finesse. I come with over 25 years of work experience in SMEs, corporates, and PSUs. In my day-to-day working, I come across several issues which are very easily solved with a dose of common sense and understanding of human behavior. These examples, if shared with all of you, may come of some use in your day-to-day business working, and which is why we are launching this channel, HR Tips Practical, that create results magical. Today I'm going to talk about incentives. As they say, money makes the mare go, and we are always advised to launch incentive schemes. Incentivize the sales team, incentivize the entire organization to get better performance and organizational results. There are some key thumb rules that we need to keep in mind while launching an incentive scheme. Let's start with the goals. The goals must definitely be challenging with a sufficient amount of stretch involved. The goals must be the correct triggers for the function or department that is being incentivized. Incentives should be transparent, simple, easy to calculate, and most important, paid out timely. I'm going to share examples of 4 organizations to understand each of these levers a little bit better. The first organization, a large manufacturing and mining organization, launched an incentive program with a great deal of fanfare, and they were expecting tremendous results. But at the end of the year, when they evaluated the scheme, they realized that the scheme had created nothing more than a paper trail. The reason? They had incentivized the production team and linked it to revenues. Now, production can be measured by utilization of production capacity, quality, timely delivery, uptime. Revenue can only be driven by sales. So we must identify the correct triggers that the team can control and can increase results in. Organization 2. They were at a fairly stable revenue of 250 CR, but the outlook seemed very positive. They were on an expansion mode and they expected internally to touch around 400 CR. So the management has this figure of 400 CR in mind, but they launched an employee incentive scheme at 500 CR. The team toiled hard. The expansion went as planned. The market was very positive, and the company closed somewhere around 396 CR. The management obviously was very happy, and they decided to pay out the incentives at 396 crores. But what is the message that the team got? And they got thoroughly confused. What they realized was that incentives in this organization are linked to what I can do best, not on target achievement. And the rest, as they say, is history. The next year, the incentive program just did not work because employees were driven more by what they thought they could do rather than the targets that were given to them. Organization 3. Targets were rolled out, incentive program was rolled out, and the results showed that more than 85% of employees achieved 125 to 175% of their targets. It's pretty obvious. The goals had not been set correctly. So what did the management do? They decided to tweak the payout and they added 4 or 5 more conditions for the payout. What happened to the employee morale and trust? They completely lost faith. And you and I often come across employees who say, when we tell them that your salary has a fixed element and an incentive, they say, no, talk to me about the fixed element. Incentives are never definite to be paid out. Organization 4. This organization did exceedingly well. They decided to share their profits and good fortune with the employees. So on Diwali, they gave them 1 month extra salary. But which team did they select? They selected only the sales team and the back office team. So with one incentive, they sent out a very swift message to the production team that neither your results nor output are linked to organizational success. So this is what are our learnings from these 4 organizations. So goals should be stretched. The right trigger should be identified, measured. Incentive should be transparent, simple, motivating, and paid out timely. Next week, I'm going to share examples of organizations, two organizations who got their incentive system right and the kind of results they drove. Please do like and share our channel. We will be coming back to you very regularly.